What's up, Digidestins? Did you hear the bell? That means it's another day in the market watch. We have cards to go over for Bt-16 since it released, and I'm excited to say, let's get into it. So guys, we're going to talk about all the goodies here. First off, we're going to talk about Tyrant Kabuterimon being beginning observer. So, Bt-16, $9 card, which is good. It came down from $4 less than what it was on pre-sale, which is good to say. You should probably nab them at these $8 marks, because if you have plans on playing Tyrant, you are going to want this card. Let's take a look though. For its ulti though, holding strong at $33 and going up. I mean, $30.30, and it's going to keep going up. This card is one beautiful alternate art though, for sure. So yeah, make sure you got your copies. Europe side though, looking like €4.50, €5, which isn't bad, could be a lot worse. Then we are taking a look here, €27, €28.80. We're kind of in the same ballpark here. $30 is kind of where we're sitting at, which is kind of the conversion right here. And then taking a look at the regular, we're kind of a little bit closer on our ballpark, like $6 to our 8, which, I mean, it's probably a fair good price to say Tyrant is a good pickup here. Then we have Valkyremon Ace Beginnings. So going down to $7 to $8 a pop. We got a listing here, but it goes right back to close to the, $9 mark pretty quickly. Easily bought into that. And I expect this to show a graph upwards over the weekend. On Sunday, we'll definitely see an increase. Europe side looking like €7 to €8. Not terrible. I mean, Valkyrie Ace is one of those cards that you know that is going to be expensive just because of how it is. The card is really good. It's super splashable in any kind of red-yellow deck going forwards. The abilities it has is just that good. Let's take a look, though. We're going into Imperialdramon, though. Screw you. Bt-16 going down a little bit. It's been holding strong in the $13 range, which I'm not surprised here. Imperialdramon is one of those fundamental pieces for the Imperialdramon deck, and you know this is going to be that expensive. This card probably expected to go up a little bit more, and then probably peter a little bit down, and then go up. It's going to be up and down. I don't see it breaking past this $12 mark now. It just, after seeing all the cards in Beginnings Observer, this thing is just going to be expensive. Europe side though, looking like 11s to 14s. Oh boy. Magnamon X Antibody textured for this card. One sold at 1,250. Do not know if that actually sold like that, but nobody's investing like this long term. They're going to wait for it to come down. I mean, yes, it's an amazing art. It is a hard to pull. I don't know. Guys, do you think it's going to hold this price range? Probably not. Europe side looking like €690, €700, and not even moving at that price. I mean, it looks like one person bought it at €400, which I could see closer to 400 range. Not these prices. Imperialdramon Dragon Mode alternate art. This one, guys, why are we at close to $500 for this card? Hopefully, over the weekend, we'll see an influx, but maybe 150 would be kind of more in the bank. I like that it's the movie poster. I really do. I think that's a really cool art design and concept and smart. But I don't agree with it being this price range, though. Europe side looking like €350, €400. Yeah, nothing has actually really fallen down from pre-sale prices. It's maybe lost like a $4 gap, but nothing's really coming down. Rapidmon X Antibody going down though. It's touching 50s. Do I expect this to jump up? Probably not. The reason I'm going to say this right now, Rapid X is a really good card at the end of the day, but paired to Magna X, Rappa is going to get outshined and outclassed. Holding $50, yes, I know it's one of those cards that you need close to 4. And being that expensive, I don't know if that's worth the investment. I don't know, guys. Europe side, though, see, this is more reasonable into the €30 range, 30 2. See, I would pay those prices before I pay 50. Just giving you a heads up. I probably will not pick up Rapid X at $50. I will wait it out or just probably communicate across overseas. Your Magna X antibody for BT6, just the regular base rare, showing some climb up. I'm not surprised here. People have hyped this card to oblivion. There is so much content on it, and there's just what people are foreseeing as this card is just mind blown, broken. And with that kind of mentality, we'll have to see if long-term Magna X will actually convert to the tops over here compared to, you know, JP. JP will always be a best of one kind of situation where the data will skew a little bit. Yes, we kind of get some data here and there that they kind of mirror a bit, but we don't know if long-term the deck will actually get those tops, will showcase those tops. You know, all that information will have to wait, and it'll show and shine later, whatever they do, especially if they hit any of the key fundamentals on this deck. You're gonna have a little bit of trouble. Europe side looking like 48 euros to 49 euros. Ukkomon alternate art. So this card from Bt-16, 51 47s. Boy, oh boy, guys. It's coming down a little bit, but I think this is going to be another analog use situation where this thing's going to spike after a little bit. It's going to have some cool off, but then everybody's going to start waking up, grabbing the cards they want, and boom, this card's going to spike. Well, for the regular art, though, we're down to $4.50 range, which isn't bad. I'm showing some cool off here. Do I expect it to bubble out to like a $2 card? No. I expect this to probably touch $4 and then just be bought like crazy to oblivion. You know, if it reaches below 4, people are going to buy it like crazy. Anything more than that, and I expect this thing to be like Analog Youth. It's going to hold that Analog Youth or Cool Boy, kind of just one of those cards that, since it's very popular and very useful, I wouldn't be surprised if this thing touches 8 to 10s eventually, but right now, probably your best bet is pick up any copies you need now. Europe side looking like 2 euros, 3 euros. Yeah, pick these up now. Get your copies in the mail. This is just worth the investment for you guys. Let's take a look here. 30 euros, 40 euros, 35 euros. Man, oh man, would pick those up in a heartbeat. Dorumon from Bt-16, taking a look down, $7 a pop. I expect this to be lower. I expect it to dip a little bit lower and then shoot back up. It's just one of those cards that long term, I don't think it's going to hold this $7. And then once the deck or some restrictions come in and then the deck can actually handle itself a little bit more, the fact that it has one of the worst matchups into one of the best decks, and that is Tyrant. Tyrant just murders this deck to Kingdom Come, and that is one of the biggest problems. Europe side looking like 5 euros to 6 euros. Dino B from Bt-16, taking a look now, 9s, you know, 10s. Definitely a little more in the ballpark where I was thinking he was going to be into the closer to 7s, so it's good to see that he's closer at 9s. So yeah, this thing's going to go down a little bit more because it's Dino B. Europe side looking like 4 euros to 5 euros. I mean, he's going to be super splashable in any deck that is going to be playing blue, purple, or red. It's just how Dino B wants to be. He just wants to be in there. If you're thinking about the main stuff, ain't happening. Shakumon Bt-16 down to the $3 mark. I said this, and I'm going to be straight honest again. This card is not worth the investment. Just let it tank. It's going to go down. People are going to buy what they need first, and then this deck is just not going to do what you expect it to do. Europe side looking like 3 euro, like 1 euro 50 cents, close to 2 euros. Not bad. Selfiemon, same thing. It's just a $2 card. Make sure you grab your copies at this dirt cheap. It'll probably even go less than that. Just give it some time. Europe side looking like 2 euros, 3 euros. Yeah. RideMyAvatar, ballpark where I was thinking he was going to touch like $1.70. He's going to tank even further. Europe side looking like €2. Yeah. Koichi, next adventure, Bt-16. Shut up, guys. It's like a $10 card on buyout. So yeah, if you have this, flip this, make some money. Europe side looking like €2. Not bad. To 5s. Yeah, the same thing, just being bought. That Dustmon was nutty. Now let's get into the adventure boxes. We're looking at $18 for Ukkomon. Don't buy this. Wait for it to load up and shoot down. This is not worth the investment yet. Europe side looking like €6 to €9. See, this is where I'll pick it up. I would pick it up at that price, not at the price we have. Ukkomon promo tamer pack, $18 a pop. And don't invest into this. Once the third printing comes in next month, I expect all this to flood back in, and then all these are going to dip because people are going to want to get the tamer box ones because they're truly alternate arts that look amazing. Europe side looking like €11 to €23. Dorumon promo tamer party pack, the beginning $16 and going a little bit down, not bad. Then for the regular promo here, €10 to €15, just expected. $20, nobody's buying it at it. Nobody's gonna buy something at this price. They're just gonna wait it out. It's smart to wait this one. Europe side looking like €5 to €7. Yeah, I expect this price range just because of how more frequent it's gonna be. Gatomon promo, $20. Nobody's gonna touch this. And then, you know, $3 for this version to 8. And then, yeah, the regular base ones, $3 to $4. Nobody's picking this up at this price. I'm sorry, Gato is going to be probably the least hunted compared to the others. But taking a look though, we're at €5 to €7, which could be a lot worse. But all in all though, guys, I definitely think this is pretty good for a just quick sneak peek at what the market's going to be looking like. Just covered a couple of the good cards. And we'll cover more on Sunday when the market kind of starts settling and deciding. But for what I can see right now, one, we are not seeing anything going down quickly. We're not seeing the biggest tanks as we normally do. A lot of the super rares in this set and secrets are very competitively viable, bringing into their own and just being very much scary powerhouses. With this information, you guys kind of get a feel and understanding of what you can expect in the coming months for this set. And to be honest with you, it's got a lot of potential. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll catch you next one. Peace.